What's up guys, hope you're doing well. Today we'll have another look into the Chainlink price chart, as today we had a very nice bounce off of our support level. The first bullish signs are here, but right now of course we want to know, is this sustainable? Is this right here the low and we are about to move higher, or is this just a fake out and we will revert to the downside? So let's get a look into this. So we had this correction right here and we dipped into our support level, and luckily we bounced off the lower support level that we had right here, and then we had a very nice move to the upside, breaking our first resistance level right here, and then we got a very nice breakout and retest. And right now we are moving higher, and because we had this very nice retest of this support level right here, I have also added to my position right here to get my average entry price down. So currently my position is 14.7% in the profit. I will put it on the chart right here, and with today's move we have also broken above the recent high, which is a very good sign. As it looks right now while I'm making the video, let me delete this, it is looking like that we are also getting a daily candle close above the recent high, which is another positive sign. We still have about 5 hours left to go, so there can be some changes, but it is definitely a good sign that we are breaking higher. It would even be better if this daily candle close is above this high right here. Currently it is looking good, but let's also have a look into the bigger picture, because what we can see right here is that we have formed on the smaller picture a downward trend, and technically we are still in the downward trend right here. So to invalidate this downward trend, we have to move higher, first of all here above the next resistance, that is the red line, and then of course to be really clean, we want to have a daily candle close above the recent high that we just made right here. Then also another thing that I have taken a look into is the RSI. So I'm always taking a look that if we are also having some momentum and strength behind the move, because if we can see that we are going up here but we are lacking strength and momentum, it is likely that at some point we are not making this, and then at some point we are reverting back to the downside. But if we are looking at the RSI right now, then we can see that currently we are at 55.62, and at the last high, so this one right here, we were at, let's take this one, 60. So that means we have very good chances that if we continue to move to the upside, that we will also have more strength, and therefore we have a higher likelihood of us breaking to the upside, breaking this high right here. Also, in general, Bitcoin is above the 112k level. That is the level where I'm always saying, okay, if Bitcoin is above this level, then altcoins are also bullish, and then in general we have a higher likelihood that we are breaking resistance levels, and that if we get a breakout, that this will also end up to be a real breakout and not a fake out. Also, Bitcoin right now is at an all-time high right here. We are sitting at an all-time high. Potentially today we'll have the highest daily candle close ever, so that is also looking good. But we have to also be aware that at some point potentially there will be a pullback, and if there are no changes, then this pullback will be another buying opportunity for me. I showed you my trading position at the beginning of the video, but I also said it in several other videos that I'm not looking for a one-time entry. I'm always looking to add to my positions if there are good opportunities, and good opportunities for me are breakouts, and also if we touch a support level like we just did right here. And that is then also where I keep my eyes on. Of course, in case there are any updates, I will upload a new video, so make sure to subscribe to this channel so you won't miss this. And at the end, let's also quickly cover the downside, because with this move to the upside right here, so with this move, with this breakout retest, now we are moving higher. It would be of course very good if we keep the structure. That means that we do not fall back here below this resistance level. If we have a wick to the downside like we just had today, this is okay, but we don't want to see a daily candle close below this, because that could then complicate the whole situation. So therefore that is not what we want to see. It would not be a game over, but then of course if that happens, we have to readjust and to see, okay, what is the market looking like? Also, if that is happening, I'm uploading a new video, but in the end, I also want to show you that in the long-term picture, so since April, the trend that we have established is still in the play. So you can see it right here, very nice and clean upward trend, even with this move here to the downside. We have basically touched the latest high that we have made right here. So right now the chances are very good that we are moving higher, aiming here for our next high. And then we would also activate our next price target in case we are closing above this high right here. But also here, in case that is happening, then you will see another update video from me. And in case you have any questions left, feel free to post them down in the comments. That's it for this video. See you in the next one. Bye bye.